So you're looking to get a K-1 visa interview, yet you do not know what documents to carry along? I mean, you're preparing yourself to go for a K-1 visa, yet you're confused of what documents to put in place or to compile so you can take along? Worry no more. Just have a seat, get a bottle of drink or water and a snack and just chill. I'm here to help. Okay? Hi, I'm Jamila Tutongtang and I'm the voice and the face behind Jamie's Space. So if it's your first time coming across my videos, please make sure to hit the notification bell, drop a comment, and why not tap the like button. So today we are talking about K-1 visa documentations. That's what is required for you to carry along for K-1 visa. And I'll be giving my personal experiences, like what I'll be taking along for my K-1 visa or what I took along during my time of K-1 visa processing. Okay. Okay, so just like you, I've undergone that process, reasons why I am here to equally share my experience with you. And today we'll be talking about what documentations I had to carry along when I was going for my K-1 visa interview at the embassy in Cameroon, Yaoundé. So the very first one is the DS-160 confirmation page. This particular page shows that you've completed your K-1 visa application. Okay, so when it's time for you to go for your K-1 visa interview, like I said last time, you would be sent a particular list of what is required, and this TS-160 form will enable you to create an account. There's going to be a link you click on to get to the form. So once you get to that form, you would have to create an account. First things first, then you fill in informations. After you fill in information to indicate that the visa you're going in for is the K-1 visa. Okay, yeah, and that is equally the place where you get to equally indicate what date you want to book your interview for and all and all. You're getting to that place. You would need a valid passport. This will enable you to be issued, of course, your visa and equally for travels. Without a passport, there's no travel. Remember, you know that without a passport, there's no travel. So you would need your passport to be able to travel. Okay, so your passport is your number one as well. You equally need your birth certificate. So the birth certificate is required for your identification and also your birthing date, your birthday, and equally your parents. Yeah, people need to get to know your parenting, who are your parents on paper, on official paper. So your birth certificate is also very, very much important. The next document you'll be needing is your police clearance, and this document enables the embassy to track your criminal record, get to know if you're maybe been to jail before, whatever thing that you've done before, that maybe if you have any criminal records, you know, they get to see from your police records. So you would have to get a police record. Okay, another document you need, which is equally very important, is the medical examination results. You would be needing your medical examination results. This medical result is done by the panel's physician, that the panel's physician for the K-1 visa. You don't go and do it anywhere or anyhow, or because you know somebody you go and do. No, you don't do that, because they have their own personal panel physician they will give you to meet up for them. Because when it was time for me to do that, I was sent two email contacts for two different locations in my country, be it Douala or Yaoundé, to pick one from. So you choose any you want to go to. It's very much okay. You can get to them by email or even their numbers. And of course, once they send you that email for what is required, those emails will equally come along with them. So you need not to worry. Okay. You equally need two passport size photos. This is to enable your visa application. Yes, it's required for a visa application, so you need this passport size photos. It's very, very much important as well. One of the things that you would also be needing is a death certificate. or a divorce paper. Yes, a divorce document to ensure that this is to ensure that all links or all ties between you and your spouse or your ex-spouse is cut before you are coming to document or to get a K-1 visa with this current one you want to be with. Okay? If you've been married before, this applies to you. When it came to me, I didn't need all of that because I had not been married before, and for my fiance had not been married before. So we do not need any form of divorce, anything, or a death certificate. So if you've been married before, you would need to document either a death certificate if the person is dead, or a divorce certificate if the person is no longer with you on official records. Okay. Another thing you would also need is proof of genuine relationship. Now, to get that, to show that you are in a relationship with this person, of course, if you love someone, you want to hear from them, you would want to have of course memories with them, right? So this time around, you will be needing probably pictures. They will be needing pictures. You would need to come along with pictures of you and your fiance. You would need to come along with your charts, your call logs, and you'll need to come along with your charts, your call logs, and if you've had any financial exchanges, you would also need to come along with the receipts. Okay, so make sure you're saving up all those receipts of any monetary transactions you've ever had between you and your fiance. Pack them one side because they are going to be very needed, and every pictures, put them in place. They are going to be very needed. Every chart, every call log is very necessary. I had to pack a whole lot of them. It was a bug, like you can see, a whole bug, a whole bug. Yeah, a whole bug. And I'll advise that you always print them in color forms, not white and black. Always ensure that you print your documents in color forms, except otherwise maybe your embassy requires that it's not in color form, then that'll be fine. Okay, you also have to submit your visa fee payment. I mean, something like a receipt once you've paid for your visa. Remember, I told you that you will need your DS-160 form. Once you've logged into you've had your DS-160 form, there's also a section in that link in the account you've created where you have to pay for. Once you've picked the date for your interview, you pay for your visa. This is to ensure that the embassy sees that you've paid for your visa and they just need to process and probably hand it over to you or send it to you. I don't know how your embassy functions, but mine, I was told to go wait for some time, and my visa and my passport was going to be sent to me at once, even though I had paid already. Okay, so I don't know how it works for you that way, but that's how it worked for me. One special thing you should note is that you would need to come with originals of your documents, whether from your birth certificates to passports to photos, whatever you'll be needing, whatever form your fiance will be demanded to fill, and all you need all the originals to be sent. All the originals, come along with all the originals of your documents, the death certificate if you need one, the divorce certificate if you need to come along with one. Bring them all before you bring the copies required. That's very important and also helps for authenticity. It makes them know that you're a serious person and yeah, you know what you want at this point in time. Don't come. It's better you bring them and it's not very much needed than that you come and you get stranded or stuck because you left them at home feeling like, oh, the photocopies were okay. No, do not assume, just come along with them. Also, one last important thing you should note is that you have to check with the embassy where you will be getting your interview, such that no additional documents is required and you've not gotten it, because I only gave you my experience. I mean, what I needed to take along for my own interview at the embassy in Cameroon. Yeah, only Cameroon. I don't know about you, whatever country you be found at. It's very important that you get to find out those informations from your embassy if there's any additionals. Okay, so I just shared my experience with you, what I had to take along and what I did not have to take along. So I'm wishing you all the best as you compile your documents. And one thing, compile them on time. Make sure everything, always cross-check to ensure that all your documents are in place, so that ensure that you've not misplaced none, ensure that you're not forgetting any, ensure that you're getting your things at the right time. Do not wait for deadlines to be rushing helter skelter before you compile them. That's going to save you, first of all, the stress of having to face interview. How is it going to look like? You know, it's a lot when you've not yet gone for the interview. I know how it feels, I know how you're feeling, and I know how it's going to feel even much more when you're not really ready with your documents. But once you're sure that all your documents are set, they're authentic, everything is put in place, there are no surprises, then there's one kind of relief and there's one peace, inner peace you'd have within. So at this point, as someone who has experienced it, who has gone through it, I'm wishing you all the best. And I want to say you should be your best self at any time, any point. Our next video will still be talking about interview, and I'll be telling you a few questions I had to answer. I mean, the questions that were asked to me personally, and why not give you personal other extra questions that I think are going to come. Okay, meantime, stay tuned. Remember to hit the notification bell. Do not forget to like, and why not drop a comment. Let's get your view. Was this helpful to you or not? Have a great day. Ciao, ciao.